Hey everyone, it's Buddy with TBM Productions again, and we're outside now. I'm going to give you a quick little shot of the outside of the facility, as well as a little setup here, how beautiful the setup is and how beautiful the place is. It is in August in Chicago. Usually it's very hot here. We do get heat, we get snow. It's Chicago, the weather about Chicago, you wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. The beautiful setup we have out here, again, it's a smaller wedding. But this facility will take up to 200 people, so if you're looking for a facility, you're in the Chicagoland area, this actually should be probably number 4 or 5 on your list for a unique facility, and especially the cost on it's not really high either. So if you're looking for a good bargain, this is a good place to go. The facility manager here is a real nice guy. His name's Leslie, just like Leslie Nielsen. That's what I think of when I think of him. Real nice guy. He will walk through and work with brides and grooms, and brides and grooms, and whatever way you look at it. We'll work with couples wholeheartedly from beginning to end. There's some really great vendors I'm working with today, which I always love working with great vendors. And other DJs out there, if you guys know other vendors, please make sure you tell your brides and grooms and everyone else that you can about these great vendors that you like working with, because it does make your life easier too, especially people you've worked with and you know how good of a job they do. One of the vendors we have today is actually DJ, who's done flowers for us. She did the flowers back in Sycamore, and if you haven't got a chance to look at that video about other vendors, please do. You also go to the Sycamore wedding and find the Sycamore wedding about the flowers and stuff like that, but I do have a separate video about DJ and her flowers. I'm going to show you real quickly our setup here so you guys have an idea of what's going on, and that way you know what we're doing here. Just got our laptop going and doing regular Windows media player. The reason why we're not doing mixing on this computer is, this is our library. I'm not using the digital controller, which I do my mixing on. I'm a little old school on that. I'm not doing software to run it and just take away from that natural mixing. So I don't like doing that, and that's why, and I'm just doing music for a ceremony. So, you know, some DJs will say, oh, you got blend it and stuff like that. For a ceremony, you know, pre-music and ceremony music, you're stopping and starting, stopping and starting, stopping and starting. So you don't have to mix it as much. Inside, definitely I do mixing, so make sure that I do that. The setup, I actually have a cool thing here, which I got to do a shout out to Bass is Loaded DJ service. He's got a YouTube page as well. The Sennheiser wireless microphone set, which I have the mic here, and I have the receiver right there. This little setup right here, I bought this, and I will tell you it is an awesome little setup to do wireless speakers, but I'm doing it today with the microphone. And we actually done a wedding last week that we did the wireless, and then last night we had an event we did the wireless system using this as the transmitter plugged into the audio source, and then one of these receivers as receiving the source, plugged right into the unit. Again, I'm not a big fan for off-brand stuff, but Radio Shack, you're the only one that makes a battery-operated mixer. It is awesome. Using a Samsung basic wireless microphone. Again, keeping it simple out here. Smaller wedding. Frequency-wise, we're okay on ours. I use the Audio Technica. We, you know, beautiful facility. And getting back to the facility, I want to show you the one speaker there, which we got to hide the cable a little bit. And then all the way over there, which I'm going to zoom in, you see the one speaker there, and you see the stand and the microphone there. And like I said before, the wedding is actually happening on this little one house schoolhouse, which is a museum. And then right next to it is a old barn. That's not the barn we're in. There's more park back there. Right back there, there's a little gazebo. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to try and zoom in, see if we can get the gazebo. You can kind of see it. There's a gazebo back there. And then we have a silo that actually has stairs in there. It goes downstairs to the office and goes upstairs to the actual facility. And that right there, the old barn, you see the entrance right there to get into the barn. This was a barn built in the 1800s. And you can see all the beautiful facility here. I'm actually right in front of a barn. I'm going to take another picture later. There's a house over to the corner, around the corner here, next to this garbage can. You can see the white right here of the wall for the barn here. And you can see this is Irving Park Road. And I'm going to zoom in on the Park District information here so you guys can see. It is the Streamwood Park District. And that tree's kind of blocking it a little bit. But it is Hoosier Grove Park in Streamwood, the Streamwood Park District. I'm sure you can go to Streamwood Park District website and find it very easily. Beautiful walk up, very historic. This is a historic area. And you can see if they got chairs out here for the ceremony. Waiting for the officiant to mic up the officiant. And then lastly but not leastly, Tracy, aka the boss. She is taking a breather. We moved a bunch of stuff inside and outside, get everything all ready. The nice thing about setting everything up early is that we don't have to worry about running around. I already see some people coming up here. We'll get some dancing later and a little bit of the interior a little bit later on. And hopefully we'll see how everything goes. We'll get some of the, hopefully some video of the ceremony itself.
Commitments made between them. It is the laughter, the tears, and the mundane routine of life. Today, Heather and Janice are letting you into their shared lives. They are asking you, their loved ones, to acknowledge, respect, and be joyful as they establish themselves socially and legally in a union of mutual caring and mutual responsibility. And now, Janice and Heather, since you have obtained a marriage license from the state of Iowa and have now completed the process by sharing your commitment to each other with your family and friends in the ceremony, I now pronounce you married.
Gotta do the ultimate. That's right, the ultimate song and the ultimate dance. We all know what we're doing. Come on.